Right, I'm just starting to prep the vegetables for dinner, but I want to talk about the Celebrity Traitors because that is tonight and I'm so excited for it. I've been waiting for this for such a long time. There was a buzz ages ago about it, but a lot of people thought it was going to be rubbish because everybody knows what celebrities are like, right? Everybody, you know, they all know each other. So how's that even going to work? They all kind of know each other's little quirks. Well, a lot of them do anyway. There's some that I've never met, which, you know, could go any way. But I feel like you kind of can look at one of the celebrities that are on it and get a little gist about their personality, the way they behave and stuff like that. So how are they not going to be able to tell out of them who is going to be the traitor? I just don't know how that's going to work, but I'm really excited to find out. Do you have any predictions? What are your predictions for tonight? Who are going to be the traitors? I feel like I've written a couple down. I haven't gone through all of them, every single person, but I definitely think that Stephen Fry, a lot of people don't think he's going to be a traitor, but I think he could be a very good traitor. I think him and Celia are very cheeky, very playful, and they like a bit of fun and a bit of messing around, I feel like. So I feel like they'd make brilliant traitors and they'd be really, yeah, they'd just be really amazing at it. And I feel like Celia could get away with it as well for a lot longer than Stephen Fry. I just think she won't get found out. She's really, I feel like she'd get everybody on her side. She seems like a really lovely but hilarious person. She'd get everybody on her side and she'd trick them all, every single one of them, I reckon. Yeah, I think Lucy Beaumont could make a really good traitor. I just think she's a little bit like a dark horse. People don't expect her to be a good traitor. If you've seen her series with John Richardson, then she's a pretty good actress. She's a comedian and an actress, and I think she'd be very good at it, even if other people don't think that. I've also got written here Claire Balding as a traitor. I think she'd be brilliant as a traitor. I think she'd really enjoy it as well. I think she'd want to go in there as a traitor. A couple of people I think would be absolutely awful as traitors. Nick Mohammed, Joe Wilkinson, Jonathan Ross, Alan Carr, Tom Daley. Although Tom Daley also could be a bit of a dark horse. He could go in as a traitor and get away with it. I think he could potentially get away with it because he's such a nice, he just seems so nice that I think that is kind of like a bit of a game that the traitors have always played. You go in nice, all kind and lovely, put on a bit of an act, and you can get away with it. So I think Tom Daley potentially could get away with that, but you know, Joe Wilkinson would be a hard one to figure out, I think. He's such a difficult person to read, always is. But he's such a I think he'd be the one pretending, like he'd be the one out of all of them that would go in there as a traitor, but pretend he's a pretend he's like, give them like little hints that he might be a traitor just to throw them off that he is a traitor, if that makes sense. I think out of all of them, he would be the one to do something like that. Who knows? Who knows? Let's all see tonight, I guess. I'm so excited to find out. So 9 o'clock on BBC One, I will definitely be watching that. So yeah, let me know your predictions in the comments if you are excited about it, if you're going to be watching the traitors, because I'm so excited.